everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea. It's nice to have you guys here. So today, continuing with my whole kind of themed YouTube videos, or YouTube themed videos for this month in honor of my channel's first birthday. Today I'm going to do the behind the scenes tag. I saw this ages ago, almost back at the start of my channel. I watched Alice Red do this on her channel and really loved the questions, but because my channel was still so new and I had no idea what I was doing, I didn't really feel comfortable talking about behind the scenes of making my YouTube videos because I was still figuring all of that out. But now that I've been doing this for a year, I feel like the time has come and I am ready to talk about this. So yeah, let's get right into the questions. So question number one, what camera do you use? I currently use the Olympus Pen E-PL7 and I've had this camera since late September. I got it just in time for Vlogtober, so I got it just before the start of October and I am in love with it. I bought it originally to be a vlogging camera, but throughout October, anytime I sat down to do a sit-down video instead of a vlog, I used my Olympus Pen, and that just kind of created a habit, if you will. What editing system do you use? I use iMovie on Apple. I'm interested in others. I'd love to learn Final Cut Pro just because I love learning new programs, but my current computer will not support that program. My laptop is pretty old and it struggles with iMovie, so I think it would scream and die if I tried putting Final Cut Pro on it. And I also can't afford Final Cut right now, but one day that would be nice. Do you use artificial lighting or natural lighting? I use natural lighting. When I started, I couldn't afford artificial lighting. I wasn't going to pay for it until I knew how I was going to do with YouTube and if I was going to continue it and if I really needed it. I live in Arizona. The sun shines 360 days out of the year, so there's always a fair amount of natural light. I have a large sliding glass door window right here, and behind the camera I have a large window against that wall, and opposite my building is another apartment building, and all of our apartment buildings are kind of plastered in this light sand color, so the building opposite me actually works as a pretty great reflector. I'm actually filming today a little bit earlier than I usually do, so it's reflecting a little bit less. I'm filming at noon on a Sunday. Happy Easter, by the way. Normally on Sundays I don't film until 3 or 4-ish, so I'm getting the kind of late afternoon sun just before it's starting to set, so it's really bouncing off of that wall opposite me. So I don't really need artificial lights. There have been a couple times where I've thought, oh, that would be nice, but for the most part I've been able to get away without it, which is really great because I honestly don't know where I would store artificial lights in my apartment. Lucky that I can use natural lighting. What is the top item on your filming wish list? Honestly, right now, a new computer. I want something that's much more updated, that can handle the video files that I deal with and can handle iMovie and doesn't buffer my previews. That would be great. Next question, what is your favorite day of the week to film? It's not so much a favorite day, it's just the only day that I can film. I film on Sundays. So those of you who watch my weekly vlogs, you know that every Sunday I go out to lunch with my mom and my sister at Zinc Bistro, the place of the amazing French fries. And then I go do my grocery shopping at Whole Foods, and then I'm usually home by about 3 o'clock. Put my groceries away, I sit down, and I start to film. Again, today I'm filming on Sunday. It's just what I'm accustomed to. I could have filmed yesterday, but yeah, I knew I'd be getting up to go to my parents' house today, so it just seemed I'll just film it before I do that. And I don't have time to film multiple days, so I tend to do batch filming. So I do 2 sit-down videos each week, so I film them both on Sunday, and then that's the Tuesday upload and the Friday upload. And that's just what kind of works. Next question, do you plan your videos? If so, how? I do plan my videos. I plan it in a few different ways. Most of it is all done in my bullet journal. So I do brainstorm planning on this page where I have sticky notes. Each sticky note is a video. The green is my Tuesday videos, the pink are my Friday beauty related videos. I've got a Dutch door in here so I can see all of my Tuesday videos for 6 weeks or all of my Friday videos for 6 weeks. And then with the sticky notes I can move them around if I decide, oh no, I want that to be this week and that one to be this week. I can shift them around. Then I have a monthly content layout. So this is basically the same thing that Lily Pebbles showed in her bullet journal video. So I'm giving that a try for 2 months. I've got April and May, and it's just got every day of the month, including days that I don't upload things, but then I've got my blog content and my video content. So what weekly vlogs are going up, so I've got all the weekly vlogs numbered out each week, and then in pencil, which the bottom part of the month is in pencil right now, is what I would like to film, and then once I film it, I go over it in ink, and then I've got little symbols that tell me if I've filmed it, imported the footage, edited it, exported, uploaded, and shared it. So I'm giving that a try. We'll see how that works for me. And then, so that's kind of the monthly content planning. But then if videos need more planning beyond that, so like these 2 pages have been my April kind of happy birthday to my YouTube channel videos, so planning them out. So I've got on this side planning out kind of the Tuesday videos and the Friday videos, and then the sticky notes are helping me kind of list out. So these ones were for the lessons learned in 1 year on YouTube. This one is my list of things that YouTube made me buy. That's the next video I'm filming after this one, so stay tuned to Friday for that one. And then I've got some other kind of listing for a video for next week. In terms of vlogs, because I do weekly vlogs, depending on the vlog, I can plan vlogs out a little bit more than others. If I'm doing a vlog for something like when I go down to the Phoenix Art Museum and I vlog an exhibition, I kind of plan that. I know roughly what kind of, that I want to make sure that I get a few long shots looking down the full gallery. I want a bunch of medium shots of like 2 or 3 mannequins in the shot. I want a bunch of close-ups of like details of the gowns. I want to make sure that I film any of the accessories cases. So like I've got ideas for that. Weekly vlogs, I try to keep in mind what kind of shots I tend to do so that I don't repeat the same things all the time. The only shot that I repeat every single week in the weekly vlogs is what we've ordered at lunch on Sunday, because I know there are people that really love the French fries at Zinc Bistro, and I feel like somehow that has become one of the iconic weekly vlog shots, is those French fries. And I almost feel like people would be disappointed if I left it out. But like when I go film down on campus, if I'm visiting campus, I try to, did I film the waterfall outside of the parking structure last week, or has it been a few weeks? It's been a few weeks. Okay, I'll get one now. I do tend to think about my week and think about the day as I'm going to film in terms of, I don't actually storyboard it, but I do kind of storyboard it in my head. Like what kind of shots do I want to make sure I get to fully capture this day? Next question, how long does it take you to film an average video? Sit-down videos like this, each video is less than 27 minutes. I try. The Olympus pen will automatically shut off after 28 minutes. So I try not to go any longer than that. That way the whole video is in one clip, and I'm not having to import multiple clips for a video like this. Filming my 2 videos for the week takes me about an hour hour and 15. It takes very little time to set up because I don't have lights, so it's just putting my camera on the tripod. It's gathering up any items that I need, so like it took me a few minutes to gather up all of the items for the YouTube Made Me Buy It video that I'm filming next. But yeah, usually no more than an hour and 15 minutes for a sit-down video. How many hours do you spend editing an average video? So sit-down videos like this, if it's a 27-minute clip or less, it usually takes me about an hour and a half, usually less than 2 hours. I don't have more than 2 hours typically to edit a video, other than the weekly vlogs. I give myself more, but I'll get to that in a second. So for my Tuesday and Friday videos, it's usually less than 2 hours. I usually do about 3 passes through iMovie on them. So I'll do 1 pass through to just edit out all the awkward bits, edit out because I say a lot. I will kind of start shaping the video in that first pass. The second pass is to start kind of trimming down even further for time, so editing out anywhere that I'm being redundant, where I've said the same thing just a couple minutes prior, that sort of stuff. And then there's usually one final pass through just to make sure that all of the clips, with all the edits that I've done, that the clips all make sense and the audio kind of runs through smoothly and there's no awkward cuts. So I just don't have more time than that. The weekly vlogs take a whole afternoon, 4 to 5 hours. It's kind of a similar process. It's one pass through to join up all the clips, kind of decide what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping, and then the next pass through is putting in transitions, putting in title cards for each day, and also continuing to edit it down to time. Then there's a pass through where I put in all the music, and then there's typically the final pass through just to make sure that everything looks and sounds right. So the weekly vlogs take a lot longer, but I really like doing them. I don't keep a daily diary, so I like having the weekly vlogs to kind of capture my life, and I've got a lot of subscribers that really love my vlogs, which is very flattering. It's been worth the time that it takes. Favorite types of video to film? I like them all. I love the vlogs, and I love the rambly, chatty videos. I love tag videos. Anything where I get to talk to the camera, because that's talking to you guys. So I love having those more conversational, chatty type videos. Do people at school or work know about your channel? Yes, they've known for nearly a year now. Even my dissertation advisor now knows that I have a YouTube channel. What is your process of thinking of a video idea? I keep a list on my phone, but I also want to put that list into my bullet journal. Anytime I come up with an idea or see someone do a tag video, or if I am tagged, there are some times where I'm like, oh, I'd like to do a kind of response to that person's video and share my insights. Video ideas come from all over, but I seem to always have a long list. I've never gotten to the end of my list of video ideas, if that makes sense. So anytime I start to get to what would have been the end, there have been like 10 new videos added to that list. Do you feel awkward filming in front of other people or in public? I've gotten a lot better. I don't mind filming in public, but I do have a harder time flipping the camera around and talking to the camera while I'm out in public. It's easier to do that if I've got people with me. So like when I was in London and Mom and Lisa were with me, I didn't mind as much. But like if I'm by myself at the mall and I'm vlogging being at the mall, I don't really flip the camera around on me. It's more like capturing what I'm seeing. I've gotten better about it, but yeah, I am still a little bit awkward. Do you and your YouTube friends plan out videos together? I would like to start doing some collaborations, and I wish I had more YouTube friends or more friends who did YouTube here in Phoenix. It'd be nice to like just meet up at a coffee shop and like edit together or brainstorm together. But yeah, my YouTube friends are scattered throughout the world, so that makes that a little bit difficult. What is your subscriber goal by the end of the year? I don't really have goals like that. And it's never been about subscriber numbers. I won't lie, I'd love to hit 1,000 by the end of my second year. That would be amazing. But I've also learned from my channel that I can't plan that, because something could happen and I could hit 1,000 in just, you know, a few months, or it could take me another couple years to hit 1,000. It's so strange. If I were to set an end of the year goal, I made a lot of really awesome YouTube friends last year, so it'd be nice to find another kind of group of creators that I can form that kind of relationship with. The last question is, who do you tag to do this tag? I'm not going to tag anyone specific because I've been doing a ton of tag videos this month. Anyone who wants to do this, please do it. You are all tagged if you would like to be tagged. I will leave the questions down below, as well as the link to Alice's video, her version of this tag, which I highly recommend watching. I'd love to see people do this. I think it's a really interesting look at how we make our videos and how we think about making our videos, so I hope you will do this if you would like to. But yeah, I don't want to put more pressure on people by tagging people that I've already been tagging in a million videos. So consider yourself tagged if you want to be tagged. Otherwise, maybe just share some of your thoughts in the comments down below, or just say hi in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and I will see you all later. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.